Hello, I'm Sam and I'm a teacher here at Britcent. Today we're going to be talking about articles. Articles. Now, articles are very, very, very important because we use them every day in many different situations. And we use them before nouns, which are things like table, eye, hand, chair. So there are two types of article, a or an and the. A or an is called the indefinite article, whereas the is called the definite article. So today we are going to be talking about the indefinite article, a or an, and how to use them. So firstly, let's talk about when we use an and when we use a. Many students have been taught about this in the wrong way and they don't quite understand it. They think that we use an before a word that starts with a vowel and that we use a before a word that starts with a consonant. This is wrong. So we actually use an before a word that starts with a vowel sound. So what is the difference between a vowel and a vowel sound? Well, apple, for example, starts with a vowel, a, and it starts with a vowel sound, a. So we could say, I had an apple for breakfast this morning. However, there are some words which start with a vowel, but actually have a consonant sound at the start. So for example, the word university. It starts with U, which is a vowel, but it starts also with a consonant sound, y. So for example, we wouldn't say, I went to an university in London. We would actually say, I went to a university in London. Similarly, we have some words like the word hour, which starts with a consonant but have a vowel sound at the start. So we wouldn't say, I have an hour left for lunch. We would say, I have an hour left for lunch. We use the indefinite article with singular countable nouns. So for example, we can say, I am sitting on a chair, but we can't say, there are a chairs in the room. We can say, I am drinking a cup of coffee, but we can't say, he has a cups of coffee. However, we can't use the indefinite article with uncountable nouns. So uncountable nouns are nouns like rain or love or water. How could you count these nouns? We can't say, for example, there is a rain outside. This sounds very strange to English speakers and would be very difficult for us to understand. So we don't use the indefinite article with uncountable nouns. But wait a minute, because typical of the English language, there are some exceptions. So for example, beer. Beer is an uncountable noun. So we would usually say, can I have a bottle of beer? However, it's quite common nowadays to say, can I have a beer? To use the indefinite article with an uncountable noun. And that's because a beer is short for a bottle of beer. Another example is coffee. Coffee is an uncountable noun. So we would usually say, I need a cup of coffee. But again, nowadays, it's quite common to say, I need a coffee. So these are two exceptions to the rule, where we can use the indefinite article with an uncountable noun. But usually, we use the indefinite article with singular countable nouns. So that's all from me. I hope this has helped you to understand the indefinite article a or an a bit better. If you want to know more about articles, subscribe to our channel so you can see the next videos in the series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!